Look right here. I knew it. There's no way. There's no way. Why Donald Trump's move to pay the troops was probably illegal and why that probably doesn't matter. I was about to say there's no way that's legal. There's no fucking way that's legal. He says, I think you're allowed to donate if you're a donor. No, you can't donate that much money, can I? It goes against campaign finance law. Yes, it doesn't matter if he's the president or not. That's considered a campaign donation. You can't donate to a fucking government institution. That's why Congress approves a budget. The budget is what is allocated to pay those people. You can't just fucking donate money to pay for it. It's not a fucking charity. That shit don't make no fucking sense. This is that's actually a bad sign, bro. This is the fucking sign of the beginning of the end. Donald Trump's administration is using a large private donation and an executive order to make a big deal about efforts to keep members of the armed services paid during the federal government shutdown, which is now in its 25th day. But experts agree that the White House and Pentagon efforts have likely crossed the bounds into illegality. The question is now, does that even matter anymore? That's a crazy fucking question. That's a crazy question. Does it even matter? What do you mean does it even matter anymore, bro? You're eroding the fucking legality of the institutions. What do you mean? When Democrats and Republicans failed to meet an October 1st deadline to fund the government for the current fiscal year, Congress kicked off a countdown clock. More than 1 million Americans employed by the federal government in some manner were due to miss a paycheck when the clock struck 0. It did so on October the 15th, resulting in those hundreds of thousands of workers going unpaid. The same day, Trump signed an executive order restarting that clock for service members, directing the Pentagon to make sure that military continue to receive pay. Funds used for military pay or allowances during the current lapse should be those that the Secretary of War determines are provided for purposes that have a reasonable, logical relationship to the pay and allowance of military personnel, consisting with applicable law, including 31 USC 1301-A. That order stated.